Oh shit, I'm recording this like 12 minutes late because I was looking at weird chords on Amazon. Like, so, to any of you who have seen the Bayonetta stream thing, I left it up as a video because it's a proof of concept, because I found an app thing that would let me use my phone as a monitor, and through YouTube gaming, I can stream anything showing up on my phone screen through YouTube. So if my computer monitor is now my phone screen and I stream my phone screen, I'm streaming computer games. I was streaming Bayonetta because why the hell not? But it looked terrible and it sounded terrible. It looked terrible because it just looks terrible. I have the graphics at all the lowest qualities and it just still runs really slow. I mean, it looked really good, but it looked terrible. What I mean by that is the footage of the stream that I could see through my tablet looked exactly like the footage I was looking at on my computer straight from the source, you know? So that's an amazing sign. That means anything I play like with my computer, whatever it looks like with my computer is what it's going to look like through the stream, which means my phone can handle, you know, streaming through that like that, which is super good, really, really good. But the problem is I use a really good, like a fan to keep my computer cool when I'm running Bayonetta, or probably running anything in general. Running games means I should have a fan because it'll get hot and it'll literally overheat because there's no internal fan, and that makes noise. And also when I'm streaming now, I use a fan pointed at the phone, and that makes noise. And the only way I know how to deal with that right now is to use my mic, and my mic is a USB mic, but the app that connects my phone to my computer uses USB. Should I be here, I guess? So we've come across a problem. And there are a few ways I can solve this, but I've thought of one that I didn't mention in the stream video that I absolutely fucking love that might not work. So two of the solutions I came up with are find a Bluetooth mic, you know, some sort of Bluetooth headset that has a good mic on it that connects to Bluetooth. That way I don't have to connect I don't have to connect anything to the USB, and therefore I can connect the phone to the computer via USB, you know, like I'm supposed to do. And you know, that'll work probably. I just don't know how good, you know, a Bluetooth mic is going to be, or how expensive I need to get if I want a good Bluetooth mic. The other option, which I like more than this one, but I'm not sure how well it'll work, is to get a male-to-male USB, because what I can do is run a USB splitter off of my phone, so that I can connect multiple things to my phone, and this works. I just thought of this. I remembered, yeah, because I had like two different things connected via the splitter. I had like my controller and my mic connected via not my controller, my keyboard and my mic connected via the splitter, and the keyboard worked and the mic worked. So yeah, no, this will totally work. The problem is I need to connect my computer to my thing. Like, if I'm just connecting my keyboard, yeah, because that just runs out with a USB thing. But I need something that'll connect USB to USB, you know, male to male. So I need a male to male USB Type A connection cord. And here's the really fun one. I might be able to, no, I can't combine these methods. But, I remembered in the bathroom, I went to the bathroom and I thought about it a little bit. And I remembered that I don't have to use a USB mic. I can use a like a mic that plugs into the 3.5mm headphone jack thing, you know? Like there are headphones that come with built-in mics, and that's what they use. If they're inline headphones and they come with a built-in mic, they use that extra sort of like usability. And the headset that I use when on my computer, and sometimes with my phone too, has a mic built in, and I read on a review that, you know, it was pretty good. The problem with that mic is the only way to connect it to anything is with a 2.5mm jack, which is like super weird, but it's because it's meant for a Xbox, and on the Xbox 360, I think specifically, you can connect the controller. Like the way you connect a mic is by connecting it from the controller, and the cord that comes off of the controller is that size. You're supposed to connect the controller to the little part in the line for the headset, and that's how you connect your mic. Whoa, 7. So what I can do is get an adapter that takes that, you know, 2.5 to 3.5mm and plug that into the phone. And I was, you know, thinking, and I realized I can take this one step further and go even crazier with it. Go even more complicated to make it so much cooler. What I can do through a bunch of really weird chords that I'm not entirely sure how it'll work, but I think it'll work, is connect the computer volume into the mic. You know, so that the phone perceives the computer sound as well as my own voice as the mic. The way I want to do this is ridiculously complicated and is going to cost me $20. It'll either cost me like $5 for, you know, 2.5 to 3.5 male-to-male cord if I just want to connect, you know, the headset to the thing, and then the rest of the sound, I don't know. Because if it's a headset mic, so it's not really going to pick up the game sound. But if I want the game sound, what I need to do is go from the computer with a 2.5mm to composite, which I already have. That goes into the back end of the connection part of the headphones, the audio connection part. And the other end of that, I need, again, composite, but female composite to male 3.5mm. And then, it takes the male, and what I need to do there is get a splitter that takes, and here's where things get weird, because, you know, I think I might even have a headphone splitter. Like, I need one that's 2 female connecting to 1 male. And the thing is, those are pretty common, because normally what you would do is you would connect your headphones, and if you wanted to connect 2 headphones, you'd need 2 little holes. What I'm trying to do is connect 2 microphones. I'm trying to work it backwards, and it might work. That's the crux, you know, like that's the part where the failure is most likely to happen. You know, everything else kind of makes sense, but this is like, maybe this won't work because I don't know if this will be able to run backwards. Another thing I can do that I'm probably just going to end up doing anyway, is get a little cord that splits my the headphone jack into 2 different connections, one for the mic and one for headphones. And what that'll allow me to do is just like absolutely ensure that what I'm now plugging into this is like the phone hopefully perceives whatever the hell I plug into it as this is mic audio. Because I mean, it's all like, it should just be analog, you know? It should just be sound by, you know, like vibration kind of shit. Just metal on metal sending a signal. And so it should be able to perceive all of the audio signals that are coming in as, you know, like even if there's two of them, it should be able to perceive them together as the mic. If I use this cord to say, yes, this is absolutely the mic, maybe. You know, like, it's so fucking weird, and I am not entirely confident in it, but I think it would work. It's going to cost me a lot of money, though. What that'll allow me to do, though, is listen to game sounds and be able to stream with game sounds completely pure, you know? As I hear them through my headphones is the exact same way you'll hear them through the stream, as well as being able to have a mic connection. And I can even go a step further and connect my phone, because now I have this headphone thing, connect that headphone jack to the headphones, just in case any sound comes through my phone for some odd reason, which it shouldn't ever do. If any sound comes through my phone, I can listen like that, which is just super dumb, super pointless. But at that point, I mean, I probably shouldn't do that, because I don't want to have, you know, too much shit going on. Because, I mean, like, what scares me is that running two sort of audio signals into the headphones barely works. Like, it gets, if I run two audio signals through the headphones as they are, or in both ears. If I want to run them in both ears, it barely works. It kind of doesn't work. If I want to run it like one in one ear, one in the other, then it works. So I'm just scared that, you know, like too much. The phone isn't going to be able to handle too much from, you know, both the game sound and the mic sound. But this probably going to be the best situation, I think. And what that's going to do is it'll be a mic specifically designed for picking up your voice right in front of you. So I don't need to get that far away from the computer in order for it to, you know, not pick up the fan as much. The mic quality won't be, you know, probably won't be as good as this guy. Hell, it might even just be better, and then I'll just use that one for the rest of everything. But yeah, so for those who actually didn't, which is probably most of you, watch the Bayonetta stream thing. I'm talking about recording and streaming PC gameplay again. I think I brought this up, but I mean, this is a big deal. Because I mean, I've tried this, or no, I haven't tried PC gameplay. I've tried Wii U gameplay, but it could barely handle that. I've done a bit of PC gameplay stuff in the past with like Minecraft, but like super low settings, and it like barely worked. But with this it'll work. It should work. The audio is the biggest problem, and the fact that my computer can barely run games, but any game that my computer can run, I can now stream through my phone, which is super dumb, but still possible. But yeah, I should end this episode. It's short, but as I mentioned, I ended up recording it late because I was looking on Amazon for these types of cords I need. And I think I want to do it in the way that I want to do it now. I think I really do. I want to do it in that super dumb fucking like bunch of complicated chords thing, because if it works, it'll be the best. It'll sound the best because I'll be able to have the game audio playing with it, which is it's really good. Maybe the mic won't sound the best because it'll be the other thing, but and these won't work together because I want the game audio through the mic. I want the mic that's used to be the external mic that I'm setting up through the inline thing. But yeah, just in case Twin uses this after I finish, it's like past 10 or whatever, I'm just gonna refill that. Obviously I don't want to collect anything. I could have used that to... No, I'll let him do that, whatever. Yeah, take care of yourself.